What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rhino Review Stuff. I'm Rhino and I review stuff. And the stuff I've got to review today is going to be my very first video here in my brand new studio/office thing. Now, I obviously have not gotten everything all set up, but I got this thing in the mail and I have been dying to open it. So let's get to it. So I'm not quite set up with all of my cameras yet, but I think you can pretty easily see what's going to be in this box. This is a custom lightsaber. This one actually has quite a few options that other ones don't have. I have not actually tested this out, but from what I've seen from other reviews, this thing is the one to beat. Now, one thing I can say right off the bat is this is substantially shorter than some of the other lightsabers I've gotten, but it does have a pretty good balance to it. A very nice looking hilt. Check that out. That's pretty realistic looking. That looks a lot like an actual Star Wars saber. I'm pretty impressed so far, and it feels really nice too. Ooh, listen. I don't know why that's amusing me so much, but it's got a nice feel to it, a nice ring to it also. So this is the full-fledged saber. You can see this was completely wrapped in plastic, so it was pretty well protected against scratches. However, if you're anything like me, you will be actually using this in battle against other plastic lightsabers. But yeah, nice handle here. I'm very impressed with that. Got a little blue light here on the button, and I'm going to turn the lights off so you can see this glowing effect. That is wild. That is super cool. I'm going to turn the lights on, and I'm going to read these instructions, and then I'm going to give you an actual walkthrough. So I've had a little looky-poo through the manual, and this thing is a little bit different than some of the lightsabers I've looked at in the past. For one thing, the software that runs this is a little bit more limited. This is more like some of the lightsabers I've tried very early on. That's not to say it's bad, it's just to say it doesn't have all the bells and whistles that some of the newer ones have. However, it totally makes up for it here with the lights that go all the way up and down here. So you can't see it because this is very opaque, but yeah, you've got LEDs that travel all the way to the end here, and it just makes for some really cool color effects. And I was so impressed with pushing the button there, and it goes view, and it actually looks like a real lightsaber. I love that. And for that reason, I give it a total thumbs up. Like, this thing is my new favorite. I do like all the features of the other one, but the blade here, that is nice. So let's talk about the effects it does have. Well, it's got that lock-up effect. So when you bang it against another lightsaber, it kind of can make that noise. If you push the button here, it goes pew and does that sound effect as well. It's got the one generic lightsaber sound, and honestly, for myself, that's not a big deal because I don't know, maybe I'm a little old, but I can hardly tell the difference between the different lightsabers that all these different characters have. It really doesn't bug me at all that there's the one. I guess technically that's not really true. There are the Obi-Wan Kenobi sound font. It does have the Darth Vader sound font. I couldn't quite understand what it said for the other sound font, but it doesn't have the plethora that the other lightsabers have. Not a big deal at all. Honestly, I'm going to keep it on Darth Vader. It does have all of the neat color effects on the blade. It's got the generic, regular old colors, then it's got those wispy traveling up and down the blade things like the rainbow effects and the fire effects and the green and the blue and even the rainbow one. I really thought those were pretty cool. Again, though, I'm going to keep it on red because I love me some Darth Vader. And this one does have a nice feature in that you can put it on mute completely. So it's got mute, it's got medium volume, and it's got super high volume. And the super high volume is extremely loud and can probably be heard outside. But yeah, I think I'll keep it on medium. That's kind of a happy medium, I guess. Let's talk about a drawback. Charging this. Yeah, you can't really see too well here, but I guarantee there is no charging port on the exterior of this handle. And in one way, that's nice. I mean, you're not going to get any skin funk stuck in it, so that's cool. It also eliminates an access point for water and sweat, which is also pretty cool. But you do have to completely take this handle apart in order to access the charging port. So you got this piece here. You don't actually have to remove this to get to the charging. I just wanted to bring it up. Yeah, there's the little speaker grill. There's a little speaker inside there. It's gorgeous. Yeah, if you have another lightsaber of the same design, you can stick them together and have a dual-wielding lightsaber. So you take apart the middle section here. Like I said, you don't have to take the end off. And this gives you access to the battery, to the chipset, and right there is the actual charging port. It is USB-C, which is nice. It does say to just charge it through the 1V charging thing, so slow charging. I guess you don't want to overcharge the battery here. Not a big deal. Charging, I think, took about an hour. Now, as I mentioned, I am really impressed with the whole lighting blade here. What do you say we see it in action? Let's take it out in the backyard, do a little bit of lightsaber battling. Oh, my arm! Okay, so that's actually a whole lot of fun. The shorter blade is not a disadvantage at all. That just makes it super easy to swing. I was having a blast. This thing really does go in style. I totally approve. And if you want to check one of these things out, I will leave a link down there in the description. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I will see you all later. Bye!